side of Stephen Graves, you can see our team of reporters and meteorologists tracking Hurricane Milton, the damage here in our area after we saw several tornadoes hit our area. We continue our live continuous coverage after tornado outbreak across South Florida. Several deaths reported in our area, and at this time we are still waiting to hear exactly how many people were killed. We're talking about St. Lucie County. They did confirm that, again, we're dealing with several deaths in that area, but this morning we are waiting to hear from officials.
Good morning to you. I'm Stephen Graves here with Nathalie Pozo. We know it is a lot to take in this morning as you're waking up. We're analyzing all the data. Just as you might be seeing all the videos coming in on your social media, we are looking at those as well. But take a look. We start by tracking Milton, as you can see right now. On the right there, live pictures from Tampa and Orlando. On the left is where Milton is headed, as you see, off into the Atlantic, flooding a major concern in Central Florida as this moves off.
We want to start with our first warning weather team, Sandra, Vanessa, Vinent standing by. Sandra, that 5 a.m. advisory now in. What is the latest on Milton?
Milton is getting ready to exit. It's only 10 miles from Cape Canaveral, and part of its eye is already out in the Atlantic, so it's moving off the Florida Peninsula. With that said, we are still going to see tropical storm force winds and hurricane force winds in places like Martin and Okeechobee and Indian River counties, St. Lucie counties, until about midday. And why? We have the winds that extend out tropical storm force 200 plus miles from the center still, even though Milton's still exiting into the Atlantic waters. It made landfall last night over Siesta Key, 8:30, as a Category 3 major hurricane with 115-mile-an-hour winds. Moving northeast at 18 miles an hour, still 85-mile-an-hour winds, and finally getting out of our hair after about midday today, though it will still be blustery. Right now, we have flash flood emergencies still in progress over parts of west and central Florida. We got more than 16 inches of rain close to where it made landfall. Places like Sarasota are saying that they are underwater, and they really will fully see the extent of the storm surge after daylight and first light this morning. We're just seeing a few showers in our area right now. Really, it's just these very gusty winds that we're contending with. The showers are really down in Broward for the most part, so today's not going to be wet, and certainly it's going to be nothing like this unparalleled tornado outbreak with full-fledged wedge and supercell spawned tornadoes in those outer bands. We have reports of 15 to 20 visual sightings of confirmed tornadoes, at least by our eyewitnesses, which are you on the ground. Thank you for sending us the video. I hope everybody's okay for the most part, but we have all of that substantial damage to assess. And then, of course, that harrowing incident up in St. Lucie where we have multiple fatalities, and reporters on the scene. Taylor Hernandez is there. Now, if you can see this camera, it was shaking here a little bit earlier. I was going to show you the airport because a while ago, and this is what we're going to see, is these intermittent gusts that are really crazy and very intense. It was shaking the camera. So just for instance, we have 55-mile-an-hour wind gusts right now in Port St. Lucie down into Stewart. So Vanessa, you've got more analysis on how long it's going to last. You know, here's the center of the storm, but the wind gusts extending even in our area this morning.
Yeah, it's all because we're on the backside of Milton, and we're seeing all those winds basically out of the southwest, up to 50, 60 mile per hour wind gusts across the Treasure Coast. And once the system moves out of our way, we'll see those winds subsiding, but early afternoon into the evening hours. Right now, we have sustained winds close to 38 miles per hour in Fort Pierce, 37 in Vero Beach, 33 out towards Okeechobee County. We have some 20s down south, but today is all about those winds. We have tropical storm wind gusts close to 51 now in Vero Beach and 60 mile per hour wind gusts in West Palm Beach. Those are tropical storm winds, actually sustain up to 40, but then gusts up to 60 in northern Palm Beach County. So this will continue at least for the next couple of hours, at least until 11, 12 o'clock this afternoon. So today we'll see those severe winds until later in the afternoon. Then the winds will start to subside on Friday into your Saturday. So updated feed to track shows just a couple light showers passing through the Treasure Coast.